you guys, it is me, it is moi, it is Michelle. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I'm having like, I don't know, I just feel so happy today. I think it's the sunshine outside, it's spring, it's warmer. I mean, it's really windy, otherwise it would be like amazing, but it just feels really good. There's something about spring and everything coming back to life that just makes me in a good happy mood. And it's weird because it's spring and it's officially spring, but like my husband is skiing right now, so it's kind of random, but that is Utah for you. Anyway, both of my boys are napping, so I have some time to do a video for you guys today. And I was racking my brain thinking, what could I do to, you know, do a fun video for everybody to watch that would give them an uplifting day. So then it just came to me. I was like, I will do a video about how I handle a bad day. We're gonna talk about what we do when we're having a bad day. So you know those mornings when you wake up and you're just not feeling great and you have no energy because you didn't sleep the night before, you're thinking about stuff way too late, and your husband's passed out next to you, so that makes you even more mad because you wish you could be sleeping just like him and you can't sleep. So first thing in the morning, you need to eat breakfast. So you need to eat something that makes you feel good. You guys know that I have been absolutely loving my Archer's Farm granola, and there's so many good flavors. Go check it out at Target if you have one, or just get something that makes you happy in the morning. If it's a cinnamon roll, if it's a cookie, you have that. You get yourself something to put in your stomach so that you can make it through the day. Another thing that I always do is, sometimes it's first thing in the morning. I'm such a bad person. I'm not healthy. You guys, if you want to be like, go to a healthy YouTube channel, this is not it. But you know, sometimes it's like I have to have my Diet Coke, or if you drink coffee, your morning coffee, you get yourself some caffeine, something to get going, something to give you purpose for the day. I also love to, even though I don't have the strength or the energy, I like to stay really busy. And why do I do that on bad days? I do that so that my mind is taken off of things. So if you guys follow my Instagram, it's always linked down below of my videos if you guys want to know like my name and all that. But the other day I went to IKEA. I had no sleep the night before and I was exhausted, and I totally had a Diet Coke for breakfast, which is disgusting. I know, you guys can write that down below. It's gross. But you do what you gotta do sometimes, okay? That's what I do. I'm just being real with you guys. But I took my kids to IKEA, and a lot of people were like, you went to IKEA? You're like exhausted and that's what you did? And that's what I do. I keep myself busy and I keep my kids busy so that they're so exhausted that they take naps. And IKEA is great because my kids have been there so many times. I feel like they're just used to the environment there, and they just play at the train set, and I just sit there. And they just play. And then we move on to this area and they just play, you know, and I just sit there and it's nice. And then they can have a cinnamon roll, a hot dog, and you know, there's the lunch or whatever for kids. I do that just to make them tired, and then they usually get really, you know, tired themselves, and then they pass out, and then I can have a nice relaxing afternoon. And of course, all these things that I'm saying in this video are things that I do. So I'm not telling you this is what you need to do, or this is not like your doctor's prescribing you need to have a Diet Coke for breakfast. No, this is just what I do when I'm having a rough day, okay, you guys? This is how I survive. Another thing that I do, I just like I said, I like to keep my kids active. So I take them to a McDonald's play place, and I can just sit there and they can run around in the play place. That's amazing. I just like to get out of the house because I feel like if we're just sitting around the house, we all get antsy and we get cabin fever. We're all kind of get bugged by each other. We just need fresh air. We need an activity because, I mean, obviously if you're having an exhausting day and you just need to pass out and you're tired, just turn on a show. Who cares? But my key to success, especially when my husband goes out of town, because he's out of town for a few days at a time, I just want to keep them busy because then they pass out, and it's so nice. Another thing that I like to do is get my running shoes on and go for a run. When my husband comes home from work, I'm like, I am out the door. I am going to the gym. I'm going outside. I'm going to run. And even if I'm exhausted, I mean, it could be a really short 2-mile run or something, but I just need to get out and I just need to be by myself. So another thing that I do when I just want to be by myself is just take a hot, relaxing bath. And you know, I use my favorite bath products that you guys know, the Soap and Glory products. I use the scrub, I use the flake away, I use the lotion. I just relax and I ask my husband if he can just watch the kids for a minute. And another thing that I do is if the kids are napping and I can't nap, you guys, it's really sad. My body does not nap. I will just turn on YouTube and watch something that completely takes me out of my element, that I'm not thinking about anything that is bugging me or disturbing me. That's why I love YouTube so much. I watch makeup tutorials, I watch other mommies on here, and that's why I try to make videos like that. Like, I want to make videos for you guys that you guys can watch when you're having a bad day and you can just feel a little bit better about yourself. I also have a secret stash. I encourage all of you to have a secret stash. It can be whatever you want it to be. Nothing illegal, nothing bad, but I have a secret stash of chocolate, and when my kids are asleep and I'm having a bad day, I break out my Ritter Sport, you better believe it, and I eat that, or I have like a dirty Diet Coke, which is like the coconut syrup mixed with the Diet Coke. You guys know that I love that. I'm just really naughty when it comes to eating when I'm tired and having a bad day, and I think, you know what, every day is not a bad day, and bad days only come once in a while, so who cares what I eat on that day. Another thing that I really like to do if I'm having a bad day is write out my feelings, or just express my feelings to someone. So whether it's calling a best friend or my sister, or sometimes I feel bad for my husband because he's just like always listening to me, or I write it down in my journal because you can write everything out and it just feels so good. It's just like, ugh, emotional vomit. You just get it out on a paper, and who cares what my posterity reads in the future? They're gonna read some crazy stuff, but I got it out of my head, so I feel so much better. Another thing that I like to do is I like to wear a yummy smelling perfume that day, and sometimes I have like special perfumes, the ones, you guys know what I'm talking about, the ones that are like more expensive that you wear like on more special occasions. I do that on bad days because it's like, heck yeah, at least I smell good. I may be having an awful day, but I smell so dang good. You can't deny it. So that kind of like uplifts my spirits a little bit. And I also always wear like lipstick or something just to make me feel like a little bit more done up, because usually I'm looking kind of homeless and my hair is disheveled and I just look like crap. And I always run into people that I don't want to run into on those days. At least I have lipstick on and I feel a little bit more put together when I do those things. And another thing that I usually like to do if I'm having a bad day, I usually go to Target. You guys know that. And I find myself always getting myself a treat, but then I grab an extra treat. And then when I'm driving home or whatever, I kind of just think about people and I'm like, who's probably having a worse day than me, or who do I just want to give a treat to? And I drop it off on the doorstep or something. And honestly, there's something to be said about serving somebody when you're having a bad day. I don't know what it is, but it really, really, really helps. So you guys, that is it. Those are some things that I do if I'm having a bad day. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to thumbs up. And also comment down below, please, and share, because I'm not the only one that reads the comments. Other people read the comments too. So don't forget to comment down below and share with other mommies your tricks or tips on things that you do if you're having a bad day. And yeah, I'm just talking about like actions. I'm not like talking about like mentally things that you think about when you're having a bad day. I'm just talking about like simple little things that make you have a good day. So that is it for my video, you guys. I love you and you guys make me happy. So thanks for making me happy. And yeah, that is it. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.